Good morning, madam and my fellow friend. My name is Lim Kai Jie, matching number 278146. I come from Johor Bahru, Johor. Today we want to talk about type of research and conducting research and present in a creative way.
Hello guys, my name is Wang Lim Jin, entry number 270179. I'm from Johor, same with Kai Jie. So, hope you all will enjoy our video.
Good evening and welcome to the #1 TV show Learn It. I'm your host Vanessa, taking you through this section. I have invited some special guests today. First and foremost, we have a researcher and a businessman. Before we get started, let's welcome them with a big round of applause.
Hi Vanessa, I'm Kai Jie, 30 years old now. I am an advertiser.
Hi Vanessa, I'm Lim Jin and I am researcher in advertising.
Don't waste our time, let's get started our topic today.
Here, today we're gonna talk about advertising research, which is type of research and conducting research. Advertisers conduct various types of research, from trying to identify who buying what to figuring out and what went wrong with a campaign. All this research can be grouped into 3 categories. First, exploratory research. First step in advertising is to get an idea and what you're investigating. It can help you to clarify the problem and lay groundwork in advertising. For example, a snack food owner feels that increasing the variety of snacks will enable increase in sales. However, he is not sure it is useful and he needs more information. The owner carries out an exploratory research to find out if increasing variety of snacks will enable him to get more income or if there is a better idea than increasing the variety of snacks.
Second, descriptive research. We try to understand the characterized conditions in the market, attitudes of audience member, characteristics of customer, market shares and so on.
A snack food owner needs to understand what the current state or the trend of market about what flavor people favorite, how it change and when it change before asking for the why.
And the last one is causal research. In this part, we will identify the factors for a particular effects in the marketplace and the cause-effect relationship between the two variables.
A snack food owner checks the performance and the effectiveness of their new advertising about their new product to decide whether to continue it or not. Next, let's discuss about conducting research. Depending on your organization position, you may involve in all these steps. Step 1. Define the problem and set research goal. Advertisers often use exploratory research as they try to find out the problem, understand the question, and what type of information they collect. Next, researchers will set a goal and the goal must specific and agree. Step 2. Identify source of information. To know where you may find the information you need to answer your question. In other words, in this step, researchers will find where the source of information you need. Generally, the source comes from secondary data.
Step 3. Analyze secondary data. Secondary data can provide a huge amount of insight into the overall and the problem that you are researching. For example, magazines and journals can provide information on strategies and techniques that have tried by other advertisers. Step 4. Identify the sample. When researchers need primary data, they choose an entire group to provide the data which call population. However, research rarely to use population, and acceptably result can usually be obtained from a part of population called sample.
Sample can be categorized in 2, which is probability sample and non-probability sample. Probability sample is a way to obtain the data and people in your population is equal. Probability sample randomly select in small group of people and all their responses will watch in overall. For non-probability sample, it is a sampling technique and the sample is based on the judgment of the researcher. Hence, the method depends on the expertise of the researcher. Step 5. Collect data. All the technique of data collection have 2 categories, which is qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative research is often obtaining data through open-end and conversation communication. Quantitative research is a process of analyzing numeric data, such as using average, prediction, and so on.
Any example for quantitative research?
For example, survey, observation, and experiments. Those are quantitative research. So first and foremost, survey. Survey is a method of gathering data directly from members of a sample which can be conducted through mail, phone, in person, or even on computer that involves some sort of questionnaire. While secondly, observation. Observation is a method of measuring audience and buyers' behavior by recording what people do, such as observing consumers in their homes, watching shoppers in actions and others. Thirdly, experiments. Experiment follows the same patterns as any scientific experiment does, such as testing a hypothesis by controlling key variables, which consists advertising artwork, headline, slogan, or some other elements.
How about qualitative?
They have two common qualitative research techniques, which is in-depth interview and focus group.
In-depth interview consists of a researcher posing questions to individual. As one people at one time, in-depth interview may last as long as several hours. The purpose of the in-depth interview is not to have people answer lot of yes/no questions, but to get them to open up and discuss their attitude and opinion. Focus group is like an in-depth interview that emphasizes on probing questions, thoughtful and reflective answer. The difference is that the interview takes place with a group of respondents from sample. Both in-depth interview and focus group can employ two distinct types of questioning. Direct questioning are just what lies out that asking questions directly. When asking the person topic, direct questioning is inadequate. Respondents may be unaware of their own attitude and motivation. Researchers can report to projective technique, which is the very unstructured question. They give respondents the opportunity to rationalize their feeling by projecting them onto objects or other people.
So how we use the projective technique?
Sentence completion and word association test, cartoon balloon researcher, picture drawing, and thematic appreciation test.
Step 6. Analyze the data and present the result. This is the last step in conducting research to make sure all of the data are useful and can be interpreted. Nowadays, using computer can help researchers to sort and tabulate the data from surveys for reducing some hidden mistakes from researchers. The report should avoid complexity and instead provide simple and clear information.
Alright, at the end of the TV show, I want to say to the guests, thank you for being on the program. So that's all for today night. Thanks for watching our TV show. Good night and bye bye.